This is the X-Man Ambition 4x4M, and it's a pretty standard 4x4. When I say this, I definitely don't mean that it's a bad 4x4, in fact, it's my new main, but it doesn't have any defining qualities that sets it apart from the rest of the 4x4s. Also, it does have a couple of tiny flaws, which I will get into later. But before we get into the video, I want to thank thecubicle.com for sending me over this puzzle. Of course, the fact that the Cubicle sent me this cube will not be changing my opinion on it whatsoever. So yeah, let's get into the review. First things first, let's talk about its basic specs. It weighs 106 grams, it's 60 millimeters, and it's priced at just $29.99 on thecubicle.com. A really good price for its performance. Speaking of performance, this cube performs extremely well. It corner cuts at about 1.5 pieces and reverse about half a piece to 3/4 of a piece. This is pretty good, especially considering that my cube is not tensioned very loose. I didn't find myself locking up all that much, but I did pop a tiny bit when I first started using this cube. I found that after slowing down my turning just a little bit, I didn't have any more pops. The magnets on this cube are, in my opinion, a little bit too weak. The outers are not horrible, but I would prefer more strong magnets. The inners are a little bit stronger, but again, I would rather have much stronger magnets. The magnets definitely help me align the cube a lot better, but I do overshoot just a little bit when I'm turning. Another really annoying thing about the magnets is that some of the inner layer magnets are misplaced, causing the magnets to move around in the piece, which is super annoying because it creates this really audible clicking sound. Let me just show you what's happening inside of the piece. So as you can see here, the magnet in the red piece is not glued in properly and it's moving around in the piece, causing a really annoying clicking sound. And I'll show you right now, you can really hear that clicking sound during the solves. So yeah, Qiyi, on the off chance that you're watching this, you should probably check your quality control. But then again, maybe this is just on my cube and it's not happening for everyone else's. I hope that is the case, but if it isn't, this is something to be aware of. But that's about all the cons for this cube. So in the final stretch of this video, let's talk about a couple more pros that this cube has to offer. One of my favorite things about this cube is that it's super duper smooth and has a really unique feeling. It's also super quiet, and I can't really explain the feeling that well, but let me just show you a quick sound test to show you exactly how this cube feels. Alright, so the final thing I'm going to talk about with this cube is the price. This cube is priced at an extremely competitive $29.99. It is $10 more expensive than the MGC, but it is still definitely worth the price. It is a lot cheaper than the Valk and other top-of-the-line 4x4s out there, and it can definitely compete with those top cubes. So that's all I have to say about this cube. If you want to buy it, you can use the link in the description to get it at thecubicle.com, again for $29.99, and even less if you use discount code CFF to get 5% off any and all orders. Thanks so much. Anyways, this has been Cubing for Fun, and I'll catch you in the next one. Oh shoot. That's the PB. That is my first ever sub 1. Well, looks like it's definitely gonna be my new main.